So now that our ban list dropped, we gotta get down to business. Me? Well, I'm just chilling with me. What's going on, you guys? Slim here with a new video for you guys, and yeah, our ban list goes into effect on the 15th, and our format is going to change only slightly. And I say that because I feel a lot of the decks that were hit by our ban list are still going to be played, just played in a different way, but that has definitely changed how the format is going to shape up and what the best decks are going to be. So for today's video, in my opinion, I got the 5 best decks for the current format. If you guys are new here, consider subscribing, hit that notification bell. You guys will be notified whenever I upload. You'll also be notified when I stream over on here and on Twitch. Links are in the description. While you're down there, consider joining my Discord community. If you want to purchase any cards for any decks that I talk about on this list, or just cards in general, use my TCG player link, as a portion of what you spend goes back to the channel. It helps me out. I really do appreciate it. Last but not least, if you further want to support me in the channel, consider becoming a channel member by clicking the join button or becoming one of my Patreons. And while you're at it, consider following me on TikTok for a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh shorts that you might see here on YouTube, but most likely will be over there. With all that banter out of the way, you guys, me and the Alistairs, me and the Mees, we're just chilling because the top 5 decks of the format, in my opinion, are going to start with dinosaurs. Now, Misk didn't get hit. Fossil Dig didn't get hit. Nothing got hit in dinosaurs, so that deck is easily safe. The deck is going to make a comeback, I guarantee it, because it's very good at what it does, just in any kind of format. We already know Dragonlink is going to be on this list, and this deck can literally break that entire board so easily. Miscellaneous Ceresaurus makes it to where they're unaffected by everything. That deck, I fully believe, is going to make a comeback. Dino players are probably just rejoicing because even though they took a backseat the last format, they're definitely going to be able to do something this format. I guarantee it. I think the deck is awesome. The new Pot of Prosperity card played in that deck ups their consistency. It makes it so where they don't have to play a clunky extra deck, and I definitely see that deck doing well going forward. I'm sure the market watches that will be coming out the next couple days are going to reflect a jump in some of the cards in that deck, so hopefully you guys picked it up early. But that's what I got for number 5, because Ultimate Conductor, man, you still a bitch. After all these formats, it's still a hard card to deal with. So yeah, I can't wait to see what Dinos do in the format. Coming in at number 4, oh yes, baby, you already know. What I have is Invoked or Invoke Dogmatica, Invoke variants. I want to go with Dogmatica Invoke kind of as the forefront for this. While the deck did not really perform last format, now you know, as Alistair, as the 4th Alistair here, you know that I'm not going to sit here and say the deck did amazing, because it did not. It did not perform to the level I wanted it to. And try as we might, how many times we summoned Alistair since 2017 in every format, the deck just wasn't cutting it. There was no way to deny it. VFD was a pain in the ass to deal with. Now that it's gone, the deck will definitely get to be played again. I think the Dogmatica variant is one of the best decks that you can play, one of the best engines you can play with it, because it is very simple, fundamental Yu-Gi-Oh! Just very simple 1-2 combinations of cards, 1-card combo with Alistair, getting to your Mechaba, getting to your plays with your Dogmatica cards, depending on how you decide to set it up. If you Maximus, if you set up the Schism for Winda on your opponent's turn, it's very simple, fundamental Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the deck I always suggest players pick up going forward when they start out. And just Invoked in general. I know Invoke Mech Knight will be something that I'll definitely visit. You guys already know. I'm already working on the profiles as we speak, so expect to see those in the next couple of weeks. I just fully believe anything with Invoked or Dogmatica or just those engines in general are going to do well this format, because they're not going to be up against the wall of VFD and up against the wall of what Drytron was putting out. It was very hard to keep up with Drytron if they resolved multiple Ben 10s. They still have one Ben 10, however, they will not be as crazy as they were in the previous format. So I fully believe, and not just because this is me in card form, we fully believe that Invoke Dogmatic or Invoke variants in general will make it somewhere in this format, and I can't wait to, you know, test it out and just really see how far they go, because I think the deck is fantastic, and since they hit nothing, since we still have our 3 Meltdown, we could still do something going forward into the format. So yeah, Invoke Dogmatica, Invoke variants coming in at number 4. At number 3, it's Eldritch of all variants. Not a single card was hit. Oh my gosh. Not a single card was hit. Eldritch is safe. Eldritch is insane. Next to Invoked, it is the most splashed engine. I would go as far as to say it's more splashed than Invoked, because more players are playing Eldritch, because it is just that good. I love Alistair and Friends to death, you know this, but Eldritch is just that good. Having been kind of late to the party on Eldritch and picked it up recently, I can't deny how powerful the deck is. Whether you play it in the Zodiac Eldritch variant, which I feel is going to be one of the best decks going forward, it's not even close. Summoning a Borbos, smacking on all the materials, making a Zeus is just crazy, especially in this new format. Not having to deal with VFD is crazy. The fact that you can just, you'll actually get to play, you'll actually get to activate your monster effects is crazy. And I think just all variants, whether it be the stun variant with all the trap cards, whether it be the invoked variant, you can still play that if you play Magician Souls and stuff like that. If it be any kind of variant, you also have access to Dragoon, so Eldritch is still going to be able to play Dragoon, and they're going to be able to do stuff with that going forward. So I think there's a lot of potential for Eldritch. There's no denying how strong it is. Like I said, it just depends on what variant you choose to play, whether you choose to play the anti-meta, like the trap version, if you choose to play the Zodiac variant, which I really believe is going to be the best variant going forward. I don't even think it's up for debate. I think it's going to be the best variant of Eldritch. Just how well the cards synergize with each other. Like Dryad popping Eldritch is just crazy. Setting up your graveyard, setting up all your Eldritch traps, and you're just good to go. So I expect a lot from Eldritch going forward. Have those DD Crows, have those cards around that hit the graveyard, because man, like Golden Lord is going to just, just rumple stomp the format if you aren't prepared for it. So yeah, definitely got Eldritch coming in at number 3. I wanted it higher. I really did. I really did. But I think it's safe to say it's easily in the top 3, but I'm going to have it number 3 just for now. Because coming in at number 2, the ultimate escape artist of the ban list, after Dante, after so many cards, is Guard Dragon LP and Dragonlink. The deck did not get touched at all. Again. Now, simple argument was the only card that needed to actually get touched was the LP. It didn't get touched again. Will it get touched next ban list? At this point, I don't freaking know anymore. Like, to be honest, we've been saying it for so long. In every single list, it's dodged it. Every single one of my colleagues and I were wrong on saying LP should get hit because it just didn't happen. The deck is going to do wonders. The reason why I have it at number 2, I wanted to put Dragonlink at number 1, but I just don't know how strong it's going to be. However, with Ghost from the Past coming out, they're going to get some new support in the Dragoonity cards that they actually can use in Dragonlink, and I think we're going to see a resurgence of Dragonlink. I know that we're starting to come back towards the end of last format, but going forward, they're definitely going to do something, and it's going to be crazy. The deck can put up crazy boards, and I really expect a lot from the deck going forward. I think the deck is very strong, very well positioned. 1-card combos with dragons is nuts. Getting new supporting Ghosts from the Past is going to make it even better, and I think Dragonlink is going to be a deck that we will definitely see in high representation going forward in this new format. And coming in at number 1, to quote Simo, if you haven't guessed already, it's actually Tri-Brigade Lyralist. Yeah, I had to put it at number 1 because, again, not a single card got hit. Not only that, the Wind Statue, the Samorg Link, what the deck can do is still ridiculous going forward. The Wind Statue literally says no to so many decks in the format. The only deck that didn't struggle against the Wind Statue is Virtual World. Now, Virtual World will still be played. I just don't have it in the top 5 decks. It may make it in my Rogue deck video or competitive budget deck video, whatever I decide to put Virtual World at, because I know the deck will still be good. But Bird Up is crazy. Bird Up is consistent. They didn't lose a single thing. The Tri-Brigade cards are crazy. The Lyralist cards work in conjunction with that. Samorg is a hell of a link. The Wind Statue is a hell of a card, and so is the Giant Chicken in the Mist Valley card. I think that deck is easily going to be the best deck going forward. It's right here between this and Dragonlink. I just don't know. They're in a tug of war. Like, literally, I don't know. So I had to put 1 at 2 and 1 at 1. Switch them if you want, but that's what I personally feel. And I feel we're going to see a ton of Tri-Brigade Lyralist decks going forward because it is just that good. But that's it, you guys. That's today's video. Wanted to keep it shorter for you guys. I'm going to try to make shorter videos like this. Try to keep them like under 10 minutes if possible. I just really think that our format is going to shape up to do wonders because even though a lot of the decks are still here, we don't have to deal with the real problem. The you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh cards. The no Calamities, no Zexal, none of the abuse that Drytron was doing with Ben 10 and Union Carrier. We don't have to deal with that anymore. We just have to be prepared like we were for these decks. We just have to prepare for them more going forward, and we will be fine. But that's all I got for today, you guys. The 4 of us are very excited as we sit here in our beautiful Magical Meltdown to just embrace the format. And all I can say, you guys, is welcome to the new format. These are the top 5 decks, in my opinion. Please argue with me, criticize whatever you want, add some decks down below. There's definitely a ton of decks that I know have potential, and I can't wait to see what happens in the format. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Give the video a like if you guys enjoyed. I'm just chilling, man. We're just chilling. I can't wait to start shooting at the deck profiles for you guys. But that's everything for today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.